What is going on, squad? We did it, yo, we did it. We hit 1,000 subscribers. I just want to say thank you so much for every single subscriber, every friend, every supporter that's dropped a single like, a single comment, or hit that subscribe button. Listen, I know that even though, yes, it is free, no one had to do that, you know, so I really do appreciate the support. Because in the beginning, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just excited about the Isochain, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hit record. I didn't really plan for it to end up being what it is right now. And you know, yes, in the grand scheme of things, you know, 1,000 isn't really that big. Just to lay it out for you, because I like, just like how I advise NoLimitSquad members to check their numbers when they're doing their Isochain workouts. I'm a tracker, I'm a numbers guy, I'm the logic guy. So, you know, I was like, out of curiosity, how long does it take the average channel going from nothing to 1,000 subscribers? It came up at 22 months on average, 22. And it took us 11, half the amount of time. Does that mean we're a fast growing channel? I don't know, but dude, that is freaking awesome. So there are times, yes, where, you know, I was recording, or maybe I had like some new editing technique that I had to learn, and I'm just like, dude, I have no freaking idea how to do this, you know. So I'd have to go to other YouTubers whose niche was get better at YouTube, get better at editing, learn these techniques, have the video overlay, you know, like where you see YouTubers like they're demonstrating something and they have like the image over things. And I was like, at first I didn't know how to do that. I had no idea how to do any of this stuff. So, you know, over the course of time, you know, I'm learning in addition to uploading, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is kind of overwhelming. Like, you know, I still have to run my personal training business. I can't just let that slip, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I still have to make sure I'm providing value for the squad, you know, both the No Limit personal training and No Limit squad, you know, everybody, I have to provide value. So there were times where I'm like, you know, guys, this is kind of stressful. This is really stressful, but you know, we made it work. I feel like there's still a ton of things that I need to learn in order to provide even more value. Sorry, I'm still learning. This is still really new to me. So I really appreciate everyone's patience, because I know that sometimes the editing on our channel doesn't really look as crisp and professional, you know, as a lot of like the top tier channels. Like, you know, I think about stuff like Athlean and the Pioneer, one of my favorite YouTubers, and Machisimo, who has his own bull worker channel, and who actually subscribed and put a comment out. See, now the little editing technique where it shows that he actually, I don't even know how to do that. That's how new I still don't know how to do that stuff. Shout out to Hybrid Calisthenics Hampton, dude. Thank you so much for shouting me out on your channel, dude. That has been huge. I know you didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate that you took the time out to inform your subscribers, your viewers, your friends, that you cultivated a relationship over TikTok and YouTube. You know, you didn't have to do that. So I appreciate that you did that. Stevie Richards, former professional wrestler, guys, shouted me out on this channel. He didn't have to do that. I do see that. I do see that, you know, and I really do appreciate it, because I know that y'all didn't have to do a damn thing, and you still did it anyway. So I really appreciate it. I just, beyond words, I don't want to keep on saying the same thing over and over, but I am thankful. So it's been 11 months, and as of this recording, I'm not sure if some of the squad has seen some of the things that we have access to now. The first that I'm really excited about is the community tab. I really wish that I had access to that earlier, because I feel like it can better help me serve you by asking, what do you guys want to see on the channel? And check this out, go figure. They just, YouTube just dropped a notification to us saying, hey, if you're, as of next month, if you have 500 subscribers, you'll have access to the community tab. Well, thanks a lot. It's too late now. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna get polls, we're gonna get images, updates, you know, letting us know. Just like the communication is gonna be so good, so good. I'm so excited to better serve you guys with the community tab. And then also we have access to the thanks button. Now, I really want to be clear about the super thanks button, because it's something that I was thinking about the last couple months, and it really has nothing to do with me. Remember, I want to serve us. I want the Isochain in as many people's hands as possible. And yes, I am very aware of the price. I feel like the price is probably the biggest detriment. Now, my personal opinion, I think that it lives up to the value. There aren't a lot of things, in my opinion, that have, like, the price tag lives up to the value as well as the Isochain. Next month will be a year using it. It's really hard to beat, you know? And I feel like it's one thing to just see a product on the internet and just be like, no, you know what I mean? Because that's what I did when I'm like, dang, yo, y'all kind of expensive. But I'm like, you know what? Worst case scenario, I tried. If it's a piece of crap, I'm returning now. I want that, you know what I mean? But I took the chance. I'm so glad I did. Oh my God. What I wanted to do was, with the super thanks option, that I don't know if it'll be on the video as of this recording, but it should be soon. I wanted to do a price match. So here's what I mean. Everyone has the option to donate. And so for other channels, I see YouTubers that are just like, you know, thanks for subscribing, you know, hit that thanks button. It really helps me out. It really helps me. And it's like, yeah, you know, maybe the content really is valuable. And that's awesome. But like for us, for the squad, I wanted to take it a step further. If someone hits the thanks button, I wanted to make it a 50-50 profit share. So 50% of that, the thanks, the revenue goes to me. The other 50 gets put in a pool. What I mean by that is when the price gets matched up to the amount of an Isochain, so $4.99, I'm going to go purchase one and then go through my subscribers list, use an automatic thingy where it selects a subscriber out of the NoLimitSquad subscriber list at random, and then I'm going to send them one. Like, I have been thinking about that for months. I'm like, dude, I have to do that. Like, what better way to get the Isochain in people's hands? You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited to get Isochains into people's hands. Now, I also wanted to get the bar in because they just, as of this recording, I think it's not even been 2 weeks yet, where they're now offering just the bar as something that we can purchase, which is amazing. So now we don't have to get the entire setup. You know, if you have your own custom setup, you're the type of DIY person like myself, I have a original one called the OG Isochain. If you're not familiar with that, here's a link right here. Go ahead and check that out. I instruct people that come to the channel, if you can't afford the Isochain, here's how you can make your own. Now, the thing that sucks is there's no cortical inhibition on, cortical inhibition. There's no tech on it. It's just, you're flying blind. Now, if you want to make your own, you can still buy the bar. I'm super excited for that. Now that's an option as well. That's all going to be in a super thing. So every time I get, like, let's say if somebody donated $1 through the super thanks, 50 cents of that goes to me, 50 cents goes into the pool for the Isochain and or the Isochain bar. Yo, I'm so hyped for that. I'm so hyped for more hands on that Isochain so we can see it for ourselves. Honestly, guys, I'm excited. In case you can't tell, I'm really excited about serving you guys, the community, how it's grown in the last, it's pretty much been a year already. Like the Isochain, I never thought that it would have this kind of opportunity, but also, let's just say I heavily underestimated the amount of value that it gives anyone that uses it for their health. I mean, it is just pound for pound, it is really difficult to beat. You know, I've had a lot of clients on it so far, and honestly, for some of them, if I wasn't seeing their results with my own eyes, if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't seen that, I actually have a playlist on clients in the Isochain, clients that I personally train. So here's a link right here. Definitely check that out. It's still a early playlist, so there won't be that many videos yet, but there will be a lot more. It just takes a lot of time to gather the data before I make a solid video with all the numerical proof and everything, if that makes sense. Dude, just thank you so much. You know, there are times where I'm just like, oh my God, you know, it's 12:45 in the morning. I have a client at 7 and I'm like, you know, but then I get a comment and it's like, dude, I love your content, keep it up. And I don't know, it just makes me want to go hard for you. Like, I don't know how to, like, this is just about as real talk as you're gonna get. Wow, just thank you so much. I'm excited to move forward with the squad, and let's do it. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.